This is Kinza in the motherland, bare feet dancing on our own red sand.
Good morning, YouTube. Look, another event. First thing in the morning, I don't know if it's a funeral. I don't know. I don't see a lot of black and red. But from yesterday, they going till morning. Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. I just woke up heading down to do my chores with my coffee. I have 2 chicks that were left in the incubator. I'm taking down to the coop and I'm going to do some stuff in the coop and my regular daily chores, and then I'll be back. So I'm back out here again at it. Trying to fix my post here. I dig a hole and put that bamboo that was standing there to hold this side up because I wanted it more back and more tight. So add another bamboo, a bamboo there in the corner to pull that tight in the back. So I'll have more shade coming on that side all the time. And it'll be tight so the wind don't blow. So that's what I'm doing today. I dig a hole. I don't have the digging tool. Dig a hole with this shovel. And now I'm going to try and pull this. I don't have a nail or anything in this. This is how I was keeping this tight. But it'll work. Well guys, I here fixing this thing. And I have to pull out the diatomaceous earth. Because I removed this cover that I had over this goat manure, and there's a bunch of ants, red ants. And I'm stepping right in the area. So I sprinkled some on the bed the other day because I'm getting ready to condition the soil to plant some seedlings. But look, but you know, I've been putting food scraps and stuff in this pile. But this is how far I got with my, so the pole that I put up, I removed because it wasn't tight enough. And I had a nail in the wall over here, so I stretch it that way so it could be tight. I want it tight where the wind don't blow and it's all covered. Now I have to join the middle, like sew it together. I had pieces of wire. I don't even know what I did with the wire to sew it together. But that's what I'm about to do. Fix this, finish this, and put down some treatment here for these ants. Just look at this spider. It has a white back. Or is it a white back or is it eating something? I don't know. Is it carrying eggs? Very interesting little spider here. Maybe that's the egg sac. I just need to stay away in case you're a killing spider. What you call them? Widow or something. I know you're not a widow, but I'm just kidding. Let's see what I'm doing here. I have to find the wire that I brought down here now. So I'm almost done here. You see it's coming together. I'm putting the pieces together here, but ooh, it's done. It's just going at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'm under my shade. This is what I need when I'm gardening. This is the nursery for nursing seedlings from seed. Up there is the, let's say, juvenile. Okay, over here is the baby nursery. So we're nursing seeds over here. And this is my little shade that I'm creating here with my shade cloth that I brought from the States. I didn't buy it here. I think you could get them here, but to find things here is a hassle. To get transportation to go buy it in Accra or deliver it, and money to deliver. So I had wanted from in the States to do my little nursery, and I bought it. When I was there, I just had Ima put that one up, and now I'm putting up these two because I wasn't sure where these two gonna go, but we need to nurse some seeds. Oh, look at a red cardinal bird. It's so pretty. Where did it go? As soon as I turn the camera on, it always happens. It was in between the 2 goats. Did it fly away? It was so red and pretty. It's gone. Oh, you guys missed it. Sorry. It's gone. I love to see the birds, especially when, oh, there it is. I don't know if it's a cardinal. It's over there in the bush. But it's red and black. Cardinals are fully red, right? It's hiding over in the bush. See it? Oh, you can see the little red. It's so pretty. Look, Matilda down there. Finding food, Matilda. Where is this bird? Anyway, I hope you guys catch it. It's peeping out over there, but I can't see it. I'm bird watching, guys. It's hot out here, but when I see these birds, guys, enjoying the peace, okay? Enjoying the peace. I'm enjoying the peace with the little festival or village, something in the background. Okay, it doesn't bother me. It's just they be there on the weekends. Oh, look at, it's coming out. Oh, every time I take out the camera, it goes back in. Oh, man. It's out, it's down there. See it? Can't see it now. As soon as I turn the camera around or off, it's going to come back. Anyway, in the mornings, I am slow. I am doty. I am a human being. So sometimes I'm out here in the morning and I'm not my jolly self, okay? It's because in the mornings, it takes me a while to, you know what I mean, right? And especially when I'm down here working, you know, I get up early and I come down here with my coffee slow and do what I have to do, you know? And then I get out here. Some days I'm just too tired. I've been resting because the past month I was like just going because Super Shadi had a lot to do and he was gone and he's still doing stuff, but and I didn't have the helper. So since I have a little help now, I try to not do too much and rest my back. Over here I have things to do, but I just have to take it one day at a time. And I'm getting there, okay? I'm doing a lot. Super Shadi is helping as much as he can while he's doing other things in the background, you know. I try to keep things a little private because people get all their stories and create. So, that's why lately I just try to keep YouTube at a minimum. I love sharing. Look, I love sharing my experience here and educating. But then it come to a point where people take my kindness for weakness, and I have to just calm things down and leave things alone and just keep things a little private for me sometimes. So this is my creation. If this is your first time, I'm Kinza Babe. I'm here in Ghana, Africa. I relocated here and I built this home, and we are building a poultry, right? We are building a poultry farm, and I'm setting up a nursery for nursing seedlings, because when I'm done, let me show you guys what a little sneak peek at those who just join in. For those who watch me, continue watching to the end. But those who are just joining and needs to know a little info, let me show you what I am doing here. This is our nursery. All these plants, trees, fruit trees, hedges, you know, food trees like the ginger and turmeric and stuff. Those are for my personal, for me to landscape. You know, I pick up these flowers on the roadside. I don't go in people private property. So for those who comment in and saying I go in people private property, I don't go in people private property with the gardening. I pick up when I see stuff on the roadside. I cut piece of plant. This was out in a brie on the roadside, growing wild, or inputting, growing wild. That's where I got these. And I don't go destroy anybody property or destroy anybody garden or landscaping. I take a little branch. I took a little branch of the bougainvillea. I didn't take a whole plant. And I took a little branch of the crown of thorn, and I created more plants. Propagation. I ain't destroying nobody property, or I'm not on anybody property taking or destroying the landscape. If you know about garden or you know about plants, if a plant is overgrown and you cut a little piece, it grows back plentiful. So don't come with that narrative that I'm going on people property or destroying people property. Please, please, I'm not stupid. These I got from Kelby Joe. This grass, he gave it to me. I ain't went in his property and destroy it. I asked for it. These I got from Kelby Joe. I asked for it. These I got from the roadside ways. Was nobody property. Roadside in a brie. These I started. These I got from Kelby Joe. It's not that I'm on nobody property. I just have to say that because people come with a narrative. Most of these seeds, plants I start from seeds or cuttings. All these, I have so much because I buy soursop and I make soursop drink. So from the soursop drink, I started a lot of soursop trees. Okay. I had soursop myself that I started from seed. So I ain't destroying nobody property, and I ain't going on nobody property for anything. So stop coming with a narrative. I started so much passion fruit trees, you understand me, and pomegranate, and this almond tree. I got a couple pieces of plants from other people, like this little crown of thorns. It looked like the goats or somebody been eating on it, and I cut it down to create more. That's what I do. I propagate. I take a little piece from something and make new plants. It's called propagation. All these little citrus trees I propagate from my citrus that I bought when I first moved here. And you see how big they is? Okay. I have to just sometimes come and, you know, make things clear, because people are come with their own narrative and with their own perception of what I'm doing. So I have to explain it over and over, especially for the newcomers. My personal life is my personal life. In everything and everybody have to be in my personal life. Just want to make that clear. I share what I share, okay? This is my shade cloth that I'm fixing. I have to go fix it, and then I'm going to get my nursery together. Enough of me chatting. Sometimes I just have to come on and do these chats. Okay, I'm here living. I enjoy my garden. I enjoy my peace out here. I don't need nobody come in and company, and no, I'm good with what I have. I'm good with who I am. So look, another little yellow bird. Isn't it cute? Today a lot of birds are out. It's cute. That one has a yellow breast. The red one is gone. But they are so cute. A lot of birds are out this morning. It's a Saturday morning. I have some stuff to do. I don't know if I'm going any place this weekend. I might just chill here with my animals, right? My lovely animals. That's right. So continue watching as I prepare this. I don't know, it depends on how hot it gets. if I come out here, what I'm doing inside. I know I have to go make some more guava drink, and I have to check the guava tree to see if I have any more ripe ones to add to it. So, and then the passion fruits is getting ready. I'm going to be making passion fruit drink. See, that's what I like, living off my land like I used to as a kid. Tell you, I was the one who would go. Let me tell you, as a kid, my cousins, my age mates, they were in the house watching TV and playing with dolls and fixing hair. Me, I was the one going out in the trees, picking fruits. Always with the guys, picking fruits. Okay, always in a tamarind tree or a kenep tree, whatever you call it, or a mango tree, or sugar apple was my favorite. I'm trying to get sugar apple trees. And somebody said they have custard apple, but I want sugar apple. Man, they have custard apple trees, but I want some sugar apple. And a breadfruit tree, and I'm going to get them. Believe it or not, I'm finally going to get breadfruit and maybe the custard apple and maybe an apple tree. So I'm working on that, hopefully, because I want all those fruit trees around my property. I just don't know where I'm going to put them yet. That's the whole thing. And I have other property to put it on, so that's why I nurse. And there's nothing wrong with keeping trees and stuff in a container until you know where you're going to plant them, right? Container planting, people do it all the time. It's not a crime. Even though I have all this land, it's not a crime, right? So, see you guys soon, okay? So, it's done. Look at these ladies. They're getting so big. Brownie and Afia. Brownie and Afia. So that's my finished shade that I put up. The problem I'm going to have is the chickens. If the chickens get out, and sometimes I let the chickens come out, so I can't let them out now because they used to going in the goat pen for shade. And if I bring them, when the nurseries over there is not bad, they don't go over there. They roam in this area here, and they'll come underneath my shade. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, go! Don't be eating my avocado tree. Go! Ah. Go! You guys gonna get tired soon. They're eating my avocado new leaves. Go out my garden. Go out my nursery. Out. Go on. They're so cute that I be running. Look at them how they run. They gone to their mommy. Every time I chase them, they call them mommy. Look, like mommy gonna do something. Mommy gonna protect them. So the chickens coming and scratching in here. That's gonna be my issue unless I put net up. And I don't want to put net. It'll be a full greenhouse if I put net all around, and then I would have to put a door, and then it'll be another construction, and I don't want. I just want something simple to cover the. But instead of every time they do a nursery over there, you have to redo it. You know, they leave it go. You know, they put. I want something where you could always do. You know, with whole the beds are raised. I don't have to keep digging. You know, and maybe I get a nice little stool and weed and stuff over there. So that's my goal. But if the chickens are going to be coming in there, I might have to put some mosquito net somehow and put a gate or something on there to keep the chickens out. So that's the thing. So guys, I'm loading some charcoal to take over there to my nursery. So I'm going to fill up and show some charcoal and some manure in there and mix it in good. Not much manure to burn the plant, but just enough to have nutrients.
This is kinzaagency in the motherland. Bare feet dancing on our own red sand.
add the charcoal, crushed charcoal that I had there that I got. And then I go and add some manure that's been sitting there for a while, chicken manure from my chickens. So here I would have some nutrients, some natural nutrients. I might throw some liquid natural fertilizer on it and give it a couple days before I start planting seeds. So this manure that I have here is not the strong manure, just to let you know. This is from the chicks. From me changing the chick coop. This is not from the big chickens, so it's not that strong, and it still have a lot of wood chips. But I need the wood chips for aeration and for moisture in this sandy clay soil. Okay, I'm creating my own mixture here, as you guys know I always do. And I rarely buy soil or anything. I use what's around me for my plants to grow. That's what I do. I use what's around me. I should have added some of that on the bottom, but he did it when I wasn't here. Some of those wood pieces of wood and goat manure, but I wasn't here when he did it, because that would have given it some drainage and nutrients in the bottom, which is for seedlings. They're not going to grow. It's not like a flower bed or anything. They're not going to stay in here too long. Hopefully not. I might add some of this, but the one at the bottom I'll have to dig because it needs to turn. So anything to create a nice environment for my seedlings and my plants to grow healthy. So I'm adding the manure now. I'm so happy I got this shade cloud created. I just walk over there to get my tool. And the heat, ooh, it feels good under the shade. Just that little shade. I mean, the sun just went down, but... So my next step is this manure is from the baby chicks, but you could still smell the ammonia. It wasn't too bad because it's baby chicks and it's been sitting there for over a month now. So I need to mix this in good and leave it sit for another day or two. And then I'm going to probably put some more charcoal. But right now I'm going to mix this in. I hope it rains so you'll water it down. If not, I'll water it in. And then get this ready for planting some seeds. Okay, I don't have no cocoa peat, so I have wood chips. I'm using wood chips. I don't have no moss, sphagnum moss or anything, no perlite, no vermiculite, so I have to use what I have around here. I'm using wood chips. I'm using charcoal. Sandy clay soil. They call it sand, but it's more clay to me because they're so used to this hard clay. Well, it's kind of sand, so I prefer that than the heavy clay, and I'm going to a little compost in, and some I'm going to add the goat. Sorry, I can't speak. Later, the goat is not a heavy as heavy as the chicken, So the goat you could add after a few days on your plants, and it won't burn your plants. But that chicken manure from the chicks has been sitting there, so the wood chips hasn't broke down. But the because it was just the baby chicks, and then we took it out because you have to keep the baby chicks clean. So it's from the baby chicks. So I'm just mixing it in the soil and letting some of the ammonia out because it's seedlings. Even though it's not heavy, I'll let it sit for a few days in this so it could acclimate to this soil and get ready for seeds. So I'm here sitting, guys, in my little seedling nursery. And that I'm creating here. I just got the shade cloth up, and now I'm just I'm sitting low. I don't know how. See, I'm sitting here in the bed that I just created. I'm mixing in the chicken manure and the charcoal, and then I am going to leave it sit for another couple days, and hopefully it rains so it could go through the soil and mix in good. I'm going to add more charcoal as I go. The charcoal is good. The charcoal ain't gonna harm anything, and the charcoal is full of nutrients for the plants. So that's why I'm using that. I got a bunch of charcoal up there that I got, and crushed charcoal, like the charcoal crumbs. I don't have to crush it myself. No, I don't do that. So what I'm doing is I'm going to mix it in the soil. So we could start planting seeds. I'm adding manure and mixing it in the soil, and then, but it's still, so I mixed everything in, and then I let it sit for a day or two again, and then I'm going to add more charcoal. I hope the rain come, wet it down. I don't know if I'll add more manure because I don't want it to burn the seeds. So I'm creating my own planters here. Guys, I'm out of breath. It's not that I'm anything, it's that I'm out of breath, okay? Because I've been digging and I'm in the heat. I need to go upstairs in the cool for a minute, get some water, and probably make some tea. Let me see what I need for my tea. My moringa is growing back. I had trimmed those down so they could grow nice. I don't know what's going on with my cashew. I have to go down there. The one up here ain't survive because I know that one wasn't going to survive because of the taproot. The taproot gone. But I have to start more seeds. So that's why I'm creating this bed here and this area for more seeds. See, I put 2 shade cloths together. They were 5 by 10 shade cloths. I should have bring some more from the States. And created this area where I had the goat pen with these poles up. It's not going to stay there though, but at least it's not down there where, you know, they don't get water and stuff. Here easier for me to water and take care of. So that's what I'm going to, that's what I did. And I'm going to plant the seeds there. So I'm going upstairs now. I don't have no, I have to go check the guava. But I'm too hot, but it's cooling down for a minute. Let me go down there and check the guava.
Long road, red dust on her sneakers, kinzaagency and coffee home. Morning light on the tin roof shining, lifelines deepen when she smiles. She learned the weather by the quiet of the wind and measure days in dusty miles. Kinza built a home in Africa, brick by brick with a bare hands, counting goats instead of hours, feeding dreams like grains of sand. Kinza built a home in Africa, where her name writes every breeze. Goats in the yard, birds in the rafters, heart growing roots like trees.
Yep, I got a couple on the tree. And I have some plantains.
She marked tallies on the doorway timber every time a chick made it through the rain.
I'll be getting ready
The smallest goat
to pick.
trouble, 'cause it chewed her
I
dress
have to
again.
chase them goats. They, you know, they're the ones that eating my my flowers. They're eating my flowers and they're eating my avocado tree that's up there. So they're gonna be enticing. So I didn't reach this one in time. My bird had peace on it. I'll just drop it here. Maybe the seeds may grow. I don't know. I got a few guava. Now I'm heading back up stairs. I still gonna wait a couple days for these to ripe, to add these to the ones that are really ripe to make juice. Try to leave them get really ripe so it'll be easier to make the juice. The juice will be sweeter, right? Well, I don't make it too sweet, but naturally the guava would be sweeter, right? Look at my hunting cats. They just caught a little bird. I heard the bird cheep, cheep, cheep.
Cause I built a home in Africa, where the sky feels close
This is
and
nature,
wide.
guys.
Goats
I
and
can't
feathered
help.
flocks
This is
around,
why my
and
cats
all
are
the
here.
roads and
Protection.
here
And they got to eat, right? Look at how she's standing. Look at it. This is Pooh's child. Checking to see if it's a child. You see they keep filling the nest, and I think this is a baby that dropped from the nest. See the mothers and... Oh, sorry, I didn't show you guys. Yeah, look. I think this is a baby that dropped from the nest. We can hear it behind me. Chirp, 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 chirp. Look. And then they're flying around out here. Yeah, that's the little baby that dropped from the nest. See, Puss would have done take it and eat it. Now she playing around with it. I'm happy for my cats. For those who think I have too many cats and need to get my cats fixed, no, they are good. And they're not, you know, I don't know what happened to some diamond babies, but it's nature. I don't know. They've been staying up there, and then they come down here for food, and then I don't see them anymore. So I don't know, you know. People could take them, I don't know. People could eat them, I don't know. People go hunt them, I don't know, but you don't see them around. But I let nature take its course. There's nothing wrong with me having cats here. And Puss give birth again. And I give them away when it gets too much. Anyway, she's going to play with that for a while because she's a kitten still. It's afternoon. Sun is still a little high. It's after 4. Oh, things are still going on over there. I'm sitting here and just watching them go back and forth. It looks like it's a funeral. Music from morning to night. That's how these funerals. So that's my little garden, my little nursery that I did this morning. I'm letting it sit. I know I sound draggy because I'm just up here relishing in my environment, okay? I'm watching the sunset, thinking about my garden and my little setup here, because I'm going to start seeds down there, and then if I need to transplant some of them, like if I start any tree seeds, like I start moringa in the containers already. And Kofi's down there doing stuff. So I just came from down there. I feed my chicks, feed the chicks, collect eggs. These goats, they're eating. Why they like my flowers? They're eating my flowers. You know, they're eating that flower, crown of thorn, that one. It barely had flower on it because I cut the flower off to one of the big flowers to propagate it. And the other crown of thorn over there, they keep trying to eat the flowers and the leaves of this one. So now I have to keep an eye on them. And then my young avocado tree there, well, not the young, but the young leaves, it was eaten on my avocado tree too. Those Brownie and Afia. Brownie and Afia. That's their names. So now I have to find a way. I don't want to tie them so young, but Brownie and Afia. I'm going in, I'm doing stuff inside. You know, I had put aside doing stuff in my house for a while now because I've been dealing with all this and had no help. So now I'm putting stuff in order in the house. In the house, guys, in the house. I'm in the house. I did a little today outside. Now I have to go inside because I have to start working on outside, okay? That's just, I mean, not outside, inside. So that's it for me today. Maybe it's a continuation video or not, but if you haven't subscribed, I'm going to say this now. Subscribe, like the video, comment. I get some comments. People just got to be digging, but I appreciate them, you know. I appreciate the good ones. When you get too nasty, then I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm just over that. So if you're in there to give me advice and stuff, I take criticism well, but not when you get to my personal, okay? So keep it clean in the comments. Thank you guys again for commenting, for liking, for subscribing, helping me get to my 5K subscribers. I'm so close. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, kindly do. And I'll see you either tomorrow or I'll see you in the next video.